Great to have you join us again on Capital Markets this weekend. I'm Tempula Shaju. Together, let's do an analysis of what's transpired in the Nigerian equity and debt markets this week. Following the maintenance of status quo on all monetary rates by the CBN NPC on Tuesday, the equities market withdrew gains from the previous week as investors' appetite for stocks remained pressured by weak macroeconomic fundamentals. While the reverse was the case with bonds, the central bank's auction pressured liquidity in the treasury bills market, ending the instruments in contraction. There have been multiple developments at the NASD OTC Securities Exchange. Some of these include the possible return of the fashion and textile industry to the capital market, and of course via the platform of the NASD OTC. The market was also being saturated with the news of securitization of the Nigeria Professional Football League clubs, a decision aiming to modify their ownership from governments to community-based and public subscription ownership. On Capital Market this evening, these emerging trends at the National Association of Securities Dealers Exchange will be our focus. And of course, we'll be joined later on the show by the NASD OTC CEO, Mr. Bola Ajomale. But let's begin the program with a few earnings released in the markets this week. First on the radar is United Bank for Africa, which released an impressive 22% year-on-year growth in gross earnings and a 32% year-on-year rise in pre-tax profits to 90.6 billion naira. The group, which also posted net interest income of 165.20 billion naira, proposed a final dividend of 55 kobo compared to the 40 kobo paid out in the preceding year. UBA's earnings per share improves from 1 naira 79 kobo in the base year to 2 naira 4 kobo in the year under review. And its better than expected fourth quarter performance, Lafarge Africa has released its financial year 2016 audited results with a shocking 16.9 billion naira profit, well ahead of analysts' consensus estimates of 30 billion naira loss. This is buoyed by a 40 billion naira tax credit relating to prior losses in Unisem. The proposed dividend payment of 1 naira 5 kobo further compounds the positive earnings with surprise. The building materials giant has rallied 14% since the release of the results this week. And now to some other market news. The shares of Unique Insurance PLC has been placed on full suspension on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. With this development, traders can no longer trade on the shares of the underwriting firm. The suspension, which became effective on Wednesday, emerged in compliance with the process required for the approved scheme of arrangement between the company and holders of its fully paid ordinary shares. And NSC conglomerate sector listed company Chalarams PLC has migrated from the main board of the Nigerian Stock Exchange to the alternative securities markets sector. The FMCG obtains the approval through its stockbroking firm for the shift as a result of the company's inability to meet the free float requirements of the main board. Meantime, the stock exchange has said all other information relating to the company remains unchanged. Let's now do a review of the market performance this week, and we'll begin with the all-share index of the Nigerian Stock Exchange that came in at 0.77%. That's in the red, negative territory. It's 25,454.93. Market capitalization drops to 8.807 trillion naira by a margin of 0.80%. Volume of all the securities traded there is put at 1.309 billion and valued at 10.323 billion naira in 13,042 deals. Top traded sectors on the platform include the financial services, the consumer goods, which had 71.209 million, and the services industry, which polls 29.390 million units of shares. And top gainers on the markets this week include Lafarge Africa, which opened at 41 naira 1 kobo and gained 5 naira 1 kobo. It grew 13.92%. That's just about 14%. Fitsin Healthcare also closed at 1 naira 1 kobo, gained 12 kobo, and notched up 13.48%. And this is followed by livestock and other companies found on the list. In terms of the decliners, Guinness, the brewer, closed the week at 60 naira per share, having lost 6 naira 50 kobo and ended at 9.77%. Seplat Development Petroleum Company ended the week at 359 naira 28 kobo, having shed 9.73%, and this is coming ahead of Diamond Bank that dropped 0.86 naira, shedding 8 kobo in its share price. Let's now focus on the FMDQ OTC, where we have details of tradings on that platform yesterday, Friday, coming in. Investors continue to go for the long tenor bonds, 2036, 2021, and 2026 bonds with the deals, corresponding deals seen there on the chart you have on the screen. And the total value of what was transacted on that platform is put at 21.22 billion naira. For the Treasury bills market, Treasury bills was largely bearish this week as the 18th of May 2017 and 25th of May 2017 had 179 and 177 deals respectively, valued at 44.75, 45.50 billion naira. Total deals on that platform on the Treasury bills is put at 824, while total value came in at 217.14 billion naira. Over now to the NASD OTC, which will of course be our focus tonight on the show. The US side, which is the unlisted securities index, dropped 1.09% yesterday to 614.86, and the market capitalization ended at 416.09, with value and volume of all traded coming in at 105.3